Hi, friends, and thank you for joining me on my channel today for this new moon flow. New moons are a time to go inward and reflect on the events of the past moon cycle, as well as look forward to what's to come. This new moon in particular is focused on cultivating inner strength to get you through that last lap of your journey when you've already worked super hard, put in all your effort, and are running on steam. Because of that, we're going to spend some time in restorative state, but also building strength so you can cultivate that energy and that willpower to really get you through that last lap of your journey and on to the next step. This new moon is also about the heart and the circulatory system. So, we're going to spend some time doing some heart opening exercises as well as getting that blood flowing. So, go ahead and grab whatever crystals are speaking to you today. I'm going to choose some tiger's eye for courage and grounding, some citrine for motivation and abundance, and as well as some green fluorite for that heart chakra. Light some candles, grab your mat, and see you soon. Let's begin by opening our knees wide and finding your way into a child's pose. Take some time to connect with your breath here, remembering your intention and the restorative energy we want to harness during this phase of the moon. Take a few deep cleansing breaths, breathing in your nose and letting it out of your mouth. Take your left hand and reach it over to your right, finding a stretch on your left side body and really breathing into that sensation and starting to get a gauge of how your body's feeling at the moment. Now move both hands to the left, switching the stretch to the right side. As you breathe, notice where you're feeling strength in your body and maybe where you think you might need a little extra TLC. Next, roll yourself back up to a seated position, and we're going to start to find some small cat-cows here. As you breathe in, arch your back and lift your chest and head. Then exhale, curving through your spine, feeling a stretch through your neck and your back. Breathe in and arch, opening up that heart chakra, and curve through, pulling on the knees gently to get a deeper stretch. Next, we're going to find some more movement here, maintaining that breathing pattern, but in a circular motion. Breathe in as you circle forward, opening your heart, and breathe out as you circle back into your C curve. Continue this motion along with the breath and really start to feel that energy as it flows through your body continuously. And then go ahead and reverse direction. Stack your spine straight up and take your right arm out to the side, bringing it up and over your head. Lean as far as you can to the left while still maintaining that even weight distribution in your hips. Maybe your left elbow is flat on the ground, and maybe your arm is straight. Whatever feels best for you is where you should be. Come back to seating and lift your left arm to the side and reverse the stretch. Remember to be gentle with yourself as we come into these stretches so that we can experience the true restorative nature of the new moon. Stack your spine again and begin to make your way into a tabletop position on all fours. Send your hips up and backwards, coming into a downward dog. And just take some time here to ease into the stretch. If it's your first down dog of the day, maybe pedal into those heels, breathing into each calf and Achilles. And if you're already feeling a little loose, maybe squeeze those shoulder blades together a little more and send your hips back, really dropping into that deep stretch. Breathe in and rise high onto the balls of your feet. Breathe out, floating back down. Breathe in and float up, and then ripple yourself forward into a plank position. Breathe in and take a deep bend in your knees, sending the hips back to the mat, and lift back up into downward dog on the balls of your feet. Continue flowing the energy as you breathe out and ripple your body back into plank position. Continue this flow and start to connect with that ever-flowing energy within yourself that's going to be with you through the next moon cycle. That energy is going to help you achieve your goals no matter how big or how small they are. On the next plank position you find yourself in, go ahead and hold there. And we're going to move into some core work to cultivate stability and grounding. Inhale, bring right knee to left elbow and extend back. Inhale, right knee to right elbow, extend back. Inhale, right knee to right side, extend back. And then inhale, right knee to right nose, extend back. We're going to go ahead and repeat this series 2 more times on the right. Even though this exercise is definitely a challenge, pushing through will not only help you generate physical strength, but mental strength and perseverance as well, which are going to carry through into our daily lives. One more. All right, come back down to a plank and go ahead and take a little Cobra stretch, opening up your heart and taking a breath and recovering from that hard work. You guys did amazing. Come back into plank position and we're going to move on to the other side. Knee to right elbow and lengthen. Knee to left elbow, lengthen. Knee to left side, lengthen. And then knee to nose and lengthen. Be sure that you're maintaining a flat back as best as possible while you're doing this exercise. You want to avoid dropping the hips and arching the back, or the opposite, coming into sort of a pike position. Make sure you're keeping your abdominal muscles really engaged and scoop in while your hips stay in line with your shoulders. After this last series, go ahead and take a breath and come back into Cobra pose for a little recovery. Okay, now we are going to bring our forehead down to the mat. Lift your shins off the mat, pointing your toes to the sky. Hands come directly under the shoulders and elbows should be glued to your sides. Engaging your core, we're going to push our torso onto our knees and take 4 push-ups here, making sure to keep your arms glued to your side the entire time. Your torso should be like a stiff board that doesn't bend or wiggle. Relax down into Cobra and take a breath. We're going to repeat this set. Push up into your push-up and do 4 more here. 3, 2, and 1. Take a little rest here. Breathing it out. I know those get a little tough. I definitely was feeling it. Last set, 5 more. You can do this. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Take a nice juicy Cobra stretch and get ready for our next section. Bring your forehead back to the mat and we're going to spread our fingers on the outside edges of the mat with the elbows at 90-degree angle. Push your chest as you get a nice stretch throughout your deltoids and lower back down, bringing your left ear to the ground. Take a nice breath in as you push yourself back up, and then breathe out, bringing your chest to the ground with the opposite ear. Repeat this one more time on each side and really take time to enjoy that hard opening when you press up. You can always use some more self-love these days, and I know that I definitely have been craving it. Bringing your forehead back to the ground, bring your heels to your booty. This time we're going to grab the outside of our ankles and our feet. On the in-breath, kick your feet back gently to pull your chest up and really feel that stretch in the pectorals and across the shoulders. Release back down, placing one ear on the ground. We're going to repeat this again using your feet to pull your chest up and see if you can push into the stretch a little bit more this time. Use your breath to expand your chest to the front and the exhale to open your feet closer to the floor. Breathing in and breathing out. Relax back down onto your other ear. We're going to take this stretch one last time, coming into full bow pose if it's available for you. If not, you can continue with what we were doing for the two previous stretches. So go ahead and kick your legs up, lifting your thighs off the ground and balancing on your belly. Take 3 breaths here, and then relax to the side, feeling the energetic qualities that movement brings to your body. Go ahead and spend a few extra moments here, reconnecting with that breath and preparing for our next series. So we're going to go ahead and turn onto our back for the next series. Once you're situated, bring your heels up to your buttocks so that they're slightly grazing your fingertips. On the next in-breath, we're going to lift our glutes so that we go into bridge pose. And the next thing we're going to do here is a leg lift series. So on the next inhale, you're going to bring your right leg up, flex on the exhale, and bring it back down. Continue this movement with an inhale on the up and an exhale with the flex and down. Remember to continue to keep your left glute and your core engaged so that we don't start sinking down here. On the next one, go ahead and bring your foot back to the ground and relax your hips. Taking a few breaths here. Take a breath in and lift your hips back up into bridge pose. And get ready to do the leg series again on the left side. So breathe in, lift the leg up, exhale, bring it down. In and up, out and down. Reminder to keep your glutes and your abs engaged on this side as well, just to keep things even. One more lift, and bring your foot back to the ground, relaxing your hips. And use this moment to reconnect with your breath. We're going to lift back up into a more traditional bridge pose now. So take a deep breath in and lift your hips up, shimmying your shoulders underneath your chest and lifting as high as you can here without overarching your back. You can even clasp your hands together and come up onto your toes to open up the chest even more while you continue to breathe. Relax back down. And we are going to prepare for a full wheel pose. So if that's not available for you, you can take the bridge pose again, but for those it is available, bring your hands next to your ears with fingers pointed towards your shoulders and your knees close together. Press into your hands and feet and up into your wheel, keeping the energy flowing through the shoulders and the arms, stretching out as much as you can. Take one more breath here. And we will slowly set ourselves down. Beautiful job. Now come into a restorative position, lying on your back, feet falling to the side and palms facing upward. Think about how that made you feel, if it's bringing up any emotions, and how you can use those emotions heading into this new moon cycle. Bring your knees to your chest and give yourself a nice little hug, sending some love and compassion, maybe even moving your knees in a circle to the left and the right. Bring your left knee back to the ground and then go ahead and cross your right knee over your left. Twist your knees to the left side, bring your arms to goalpost, and just relax here. Bring the knees back up, uncross, and switch so that the left knee is on top of the right. Drop your knees to the right and bring your head to the left, breathing into this stretch. Bring your knees into your chest one last time and find a nice juicy happy baby pose with your hands on the outside of your feet. Maybe you rock side to side, or maybe you just find stillness here. Finally, we'll come to our final resting pose, feeling the breath, feeling the energy from the movement we've just done. How does it make you feel? How can you use that same energy that brought you to the mat today to find balance in your day-to-day life? Working through growth and making time for self-care. Remember the intentions you've set today and feel free to stay in this meditation for as long as you like. Thank you for joining me. I hope you enjoyed this new moon ritual, and I hope you have a peaceful rest of your day.